Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be doing a bronzy client tutorial. I love this look and I hope you guys love it too, so keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. So first I'm going to spray her face with the MAC softening lotion. This is going to be really good to get rid of any of that texture in the skin. Then I'm going to go in with the hyaluronic acid spray from Neutrogena. That's going to be very great for moisture. So I'm going to buff the Bobbi Brown moisturizer into her skin. If you can use your hands, use them, but as you guys can see, your girl got her claws on, so if I use that, I'm going to have to just take way too much time trying to put the moisturizer in. Next, I'm going in with the Bite Lip Mask as a lip balm on her lips. So after you do all that, I'm going to start getting into the brows. So for the brows, I am using the BH Cosmetics Brow Powder Palette. Now, I would recommend the Anastasia if you have the money, and try to get a pro discount if you can, because then you can save some of your coins. So for the concealer, I'm going in with, if you guys look at her natural highlight underneath her eye, the concealer mimics that color. Always try to go in with a concealer that mimics that color. That's my personal preference. So I'm going in with the concealer underneath her eye. I believe I mixed the Tarte Shape Tape and LA Girl. So I'm just concealing underneath her eyebrow. I do prefer a softer brow, so that is why I'm choosing this color and the method. Also, I'm buffing out the concealer with a Real Techniques brush that I just got from TJ Maxx. So yeah, if you prefer a softer brow, go with powder. If you prefer a more striking brow, a dip brow will definitely do the job. So as an eyeshadow primer, I went in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Deep Sand. I love this concealer. It's so full coverage and so creamy. It blends out like a dream. Honestly, I would have them all, but they don't have a pro discount, so no thank you. I'm just going in with a regular setting powder from Laura Mercier. You could honestly use any setting powder. What I would recommend is to use your cheapest setting powder and to set the eye without fragrance. I know a lot of people love the Airspun Coty, but a lot of your clients, sometimes fragrance will irritate them. They might not like it, so it's just safest to go without fragrance. But if you already have it, get it out the way. So I'm going in with the Morphe shadows in the shade, Morphe doesn't have shades. This is a palette 25B, I believe. I'm going to put the exact one in the description bar below. This palette is filled with the most beautiful warm brown neutral colors. So I'm just going in with a warm orangey kind of brown. For this color, for this look, I am doing a very warm glitter, a very coppery brown, bronzy glitter. So for those, you want to go in with more warm browns, and if you're going to do a more white gold glitter, then I would suggest more cool tone browns to complement those colors. So I'm just buffing those shades in. Then when I get to the black, I am using my single shadow, which is the Natasha Denona. You can get that at Sephora. I love that black color. It's one of my favorites. And for the lid color, I just go in with a matte neutral shade that's kind of close to the concealer to prep for the glitter. Now, for some reason, I lost this footage, so the pigment I used was the Inglot 24. It's not actually a loose glitter. All I do is take this on a fluffy brush, and I pat it over the eye, and it gives a very glitter, luminous, like shiny. It's striking, as you guys can see. And I also smoked out her eyeliner off camera as well because the camera overheated. So I'm super sorry about that, guys. But as you guys know, the show must go on because we were on a time constraint. And on the inner corner, I went in with Opulent, which is from BH Cosmetics. I love their pigments as well. So for her foundation, we are going in with the Maybelline Fit Me in 355 Coconut. This is one that she's been using since we were in high school together, so that's why I used this shade on her. And then for her highlight color, I'm going in with Heavenly Honey in the Black Opal Cream Foundations. And as a topper, I went in with the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Deep Sand that I used to conceal her eyelids. Just in the highlighted areas, personally, I only like to highlight I only like a brighter highlight underneath the eyes and on the nose. I do not like a brighter highlight on the forehead, the mouth, or the chin. To me, it's just not as flattering and it gives an overall ghostly effect. However, do makeup how you prefer. And just follow that guideline and tweak it to your liking. And I went out a little bit farther on one eye with the concealer, if you guys can tell, and that was only with a foundation, and that was only because I didn't clean it up correctly. Normally I would not go that far out. And also, I know it's picking up different on one eye. We were also trying to figure out the lighting situation. I promise that these videos will get better with time. More natural highlight. And for the contour, I'm going in with my favorite cream foundation, which is the William Tuttle. I honestly don't remember the shade because I have mine in a palette and I mixed them. And I'm placing the contour first, and then I will go in with my blending brush from Real Techniques, and I will blend it out. Now, I know you guys see me going with this brush several times. Just to let you guys know, I have several of these brushes. So for the most part, they're always clean when I go in with them, or I only use it for that one section. However, you can use it to mesh all the sections, but I just have a lot of the brushes. I recommend going to Walgreens or TJ Maxx, and you could get them in a set. So I'm just going to blend that contour out. And then after that, I'm going to set her under eyes with the Laura Mercier powder. I don't mind this powder. I like it more than what I was previously using. But I also have the Dermablend. I'm going to start trying that one out. And I just bought the Daneesa myrics powders. So underneath her her contour on the jawline, I went in with the Black Opal and Neutral Light because I wanted a more neutral tone powder instead of, as the Laura Mercier is kind of more on the lighter side of powder. So to set her contour, I'm going in with the Morphe bronzer in the shade Vlogger. I love this bronzer so much. It's a really good bronzer for black women. I really truly love this shade. It's basically, to describe Vlogger to me, it's the perfect shade in between Hoola Caramel and Hoola Toasted that they're kind of missing. Toasted was a little bit too dark for the look I was going for, but this shade is absolutely fantastic. I'm going in with a smaller detail brush to set her nose contour as well, and then I just dust off the side of the powder just so that way it's not setting too long and it does exactly what I needed it to do. So underneath her eye for eyeshadow, I basically just use the same exact colors that I used for the eyeshadow to mimic and mirror. This is the part where a lot of clients have an issue. I went in with the Inglot number 77, and some clients do tend to tear up or it does irritate them. You just have to be next morning, they're not going to be happy. So I put in on the lashes, I put the style Pompadour by Kiss. These are my preferred lashes. I do prefer a faux mink lash, but these are just simply what I had for the time being. And for glue, I went in with the Kiss Lash glue. Now for blush, I'm going in with my all-time favorite, the Milani Coral Cove blush. I love this blush. It gives such a beautiful color on women of color around her tone and a little bit lighter. Also, now for the highlighter, I'm going in with Gotcha Glow from Daneesa myrics. If you guys want a beautiful highlighters that just sit in the skin, I definitely recommend. What can you do? So after the highlight, I'm going in with the lip color. We did chestnut around the lip. On the lip, I use my Visart 12 or 16, I believe. It's the Muse Nudes. I recommend this for makeup artists who do a lot of nude colors. Honestly, guys, I'm going to do a video on my kit about condensing because you really don't want to carry a lot of stuff around, especially stuff that you're not going to. And that is the end of this tutorial. I loved how this look came out. It came out so beautiful, so bronzy. I'm sorry for talking so fast, but I really wanted to make sure that I could really be helpful this time around. So yeah, if you guys like these, I'm going to be doing one makeup artist video a month. So enjoy it while you can. And if you guys have looks, make sure to follow me on all my social media, especially Instagram. That's where I'm typically most active, and you guys can actually send me the next look that you guys want me to nail. Again, I kind of have a specific style of makeup that I prefer to do, so make sure it's within the style. But for the most part, if you guys want another look that you guys want me to master, don't forget to hit me up. Without further ado, bye.